Hello, and welcome back to Mythic Ocean. Feels like we're nearing the end of it. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but we are, as far as I know, done with the twins. Their story has basically been concluded, minus whatever might happen if they become the creator and that stuff. And I guess the same can be said for Amar and Lutra. And Alethea had like one more fable, which is probably tied into Gnosis. So, as far as I know, that's the only thing. Wait, what? What do you mean? Hello, twins? What else do you have to say? What? Oh, because I quit right here and I didn't like go out and then back in again? Oh, well. Alright, I'm not gonna make any, like, new choices. I'm gonna stick with what I did, but that's... God, that's annoying. Yeah, I completely forgot last time. I just assumed that was, like, a massive talk and it's all done. Surely it just saves automatically. That's kind of a bit of an oversight in this game, I would say. So it was this one. I'm just gonna skip through. And... here we don't have a choice. Yeah, we just get the entire story again. I think I said that? Oh man, I can't even really remember all the choices I did. This one... yeah, for now, I'm not gonna be curious and try and click anything else. I'm just gonna do exactly what I did, if I can remember what I did. But man, that's unfortunate. Kinda kills the mood. Wait, which one did I say here? I think I said this one, and they were like, yeah, but they're still our parents, you know? And this one, I think I said, none of this was your fault. And then you two should... keep holding on to the crystal. But this one... wait, which one did I click here? This one I was debating over for a while. Protect yourselves instead and make sure you're never at someone else's mercy again. But then I think I selected this one, but then they kind of ended up saying this anyway, like, oh, we'll be unstoppable. No one can stand against us. Right? I think I did that. That's a really good idea. No one will dare stand against us. Yeah, exactly. So that's it. Well, that's a mood killer. There we go. Now we're done with that. Now it's just Gnosis and Alethea. I'm just gonna head back to Elil for a second and check in. Hello? Who's gonna create the world? Ketri and Esti or Lutra. Amar has been knocked down. Okay. I wonder if we'll have anything more with Amar. I mean, according to the fables, no. But we'll see. And how much they like me. Amar, why am I even bothering with the same ones I haven't talked to in a while? But the twins. Best friends. Yeah. And then what they're thinking is the same. Huh. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, that's that. And then... why can't I... oh yeah, you press E to go up. I kind of forgot. Yeah, Alethea and Gnosis and everything else is apparently done. So alright, time to head to Gnosis. Unless... okay, let's swing by Alethea quick. I don't think we have anything to talk about with her. Like in regards to the twins or whatever. No, nothing. Alright, now let's head to Gnosis. Yet again. The second main talk with Gnosis. Yeah, he's here. I was wondering if he would just be like gone or something. Sup, man? Welcome back. What would you like to discuss? My teleporter took me to a strange place last time I was here. I wanted to see if you knew anything about that. Ah, yes. You speak of the breach. How did Alethea know that it was called the breach? Because she just kind of said that. I thought that was just like, oh, she'll just like call it that just because we don't know what it is. The breach, like it's in between. But then Gnosis now says it's called the breach. So how did she know that? A shadowy space between our world and the void beyond. You have seen it for yourself, and now you know the consequences of Alethea's research. What are your thoughts? Why do you wish to return to that place? I want to find a way to free the creatures trapped there. I want to learn more about the breach and why it exists. I don't want to go back, but I'd feel guilty if I didn't try to help. I mean, it's definitely not this one, but these two, it's like both of them. Like, I want to help the creatures, but I want to learn why. Like, I would want to learn why the breach exists and what it is, so that I can rescue the creatures and not have this happen anymore. But if it was like a choice between finding out why the breach happens and stopping it, and then like not rescuing the creatures there, I would pick knowing, honestly. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I have to say this, because like this is sort of obvious. Like, of course I'm gonna learn more about it, right? I feel like this one is kind of, if I say this, it's like, I don't care about them, I just want to know. I'm gonna just be kind and say this one for once. A selfless notion. Not quite, but there's no nuance here. Tell me, are you doing this mainly for Alethea's sake? Or are you doing it for the missing creatures, who will otherwise be confined to the breach forever? I'm doing it for Alethea. She feels terrible about this, and I want to help. Does she, though? She was kinda defensive about it, I gotta be honest. It was like, you did this! Are you accusing me? I'm doing it for the missing creatures. They're the ones paying the price for Alethea's mistakes. I'm doing it for all of them. Nobody meant for this to happen, and I don't want anyone to suffer for it. I mean, that's obviously true, but yeah, I guess I'll just say that. No one wanted this to happen, that is true. And of course, Alethea informed her subjects of the risks. But still, she knew she could not promise them their safety, and went through the experiments regardless. But they agreed! She told them that! That's not on Alethea, like, you can't pin that on someone if it's like, hey, we have an experiment. It's like, there's an 80% chance that we'll make a great discovery, but a 20% chance that it will be a failure, and like someone will get hurt or killed or whatever. And these people were like, I'm stepping up to the task. I'll be the test, what's it called? Guinea pig. You can't then, like, when someone gets hurt, be like, surprised Pikachu face, how could you, Alethea? You monster. That's not fair. In the end, it is not a simple matter. But let us return to the topic at hand. Whatever your reasons may be, you wish to free the creatures trapped in the breach. Now I'm kind of curious if you say the other thing, if I'm like, I want to learn more about it, would he still say you wish to free them? Shit. Yeah, kind of want to do that, but yeah, I guess you could, like, press escape and reload, and it would come back here, because it doesn't save until I'm, like, out of here, but let's keep going with this. I cannot force your teleporter to send you there again. I know nothing more about why that happened than you or Alethea. That said, I am capable of creating portals that link two places, as long as I can see the starting point and the destination. And both Mid-Seas and the Breach lie within the range of my sight. Huh. How does that make sense? I could create a portal that allows the trapped creatures to escape the breach, then why haven't you? But it will require a great deal of energy, I see. Perhaps in your travels... Oh, so it's like, do we save these creatures? Or do we just use Gnosis' energy for the purposes of finishing the research? Because that could be like a moral dilemma there. Like, do you waste the potential for the future to right the wrongs you've made in the past, or do you just accept that those are just sacrifices for the sake of improving the future or whatever, or finding answers? Maybe. We'll see what happens. Perhaps in your travels, you have found your way to the Library of Antiquity. A large book rests there whose pages have been lost and scattered. Hey, here's the fucking thing. They talked about this, like, there's something else you can use the pages for, maybe. And here we go. I haven't made the crown, so I have all the pages. These pages contain records of the old world, and they are sources of great power. But because my body is confined here to the depths, I cannot retrieve them myself. Bring 4 of the pages to me, and I will have the energy I need to create a portal to the breach. Talk it over with Alethea, see if she agrees to these terms. If you're both in agreement, we will proceed. Maybe she'll be like, no, we should use the pages for my research or something. Alright, I'll discuss this with her and let you know when we've decided. Good. I await your decision. Oh boy. Talk to me again. Welcome back. I'll be going. Alright. Nothing else to see? Hello. I took another trip to the... goddammit, to that place. Ah, that's a relief. Thank you again for giving it a go. Were you able to access the breach? No, unfortunately, and Gnosis said they didn't know what caused the teleporter malfunction either. Alright, that's discouraging. Anything else? Yes, Gnosis offered to help us free the creatures trapped in the breach. What? Excuse me, that's just very unexpected. Do you know how they plan to help? Gnosis can create portals that link 2 places. They're offering to open one in the breach so the creatures can escape. Remarkable. Is there any sort of catch? Are they asking us for anything in return? Gnosis can draw power from the pages of a book in the Library of Antiquity. They need 4 of these pages in order to open the portal. Library of Antiquity? I've never heard of such a place. Don't worry about it, I got that part covered. There's gateways leading to the library scattered across the ocean. You've never seen them? I haven't. This is surprising. I thought I documented almost everything in the ocean, but apparently not. I guess only I can see them. I know how to get there, so don't worry. I've got this part covered. Alright, if you say so. Normally this is something I would think long and hard about, but I spent so much time and effort trying to determine whether the breach exists. It was all fruitless. I can't imagine how I'd ever get there deliberately. I think our best bet is to work with Gnosis to free the missing ones. I agree, this is the only lead we have, and we can't just leave those creatures stuck in the breach forever. Are you sure? We don't really know if Gnosis can be trusted. I trust Gnosis kind of the most of everyone here. Like, I'm very curious about Gnosis. I mean, maybe he has some ulterior motives or something, but he seems to be the one that's trying to figure out, like, what's actually happening in the real world, like, not this looping bullshit. So, yeah, I'm definitely trusting Gnosis, so I guess I'll say that. Happy to hear it. All that's left is to tell Gnosis we're ready to collaborate, yes? Right, I'll be back shortly. Sounds good, my friend. So, the interesting part here is that you have... how can you see this? Yeah, you have, what is this, like 16 pages, I think? Total? And wasn't it just 10 pages were required to make the crown? Or was it more? I need to check that. Because if it's only 10, like, this seems like a mandatory thing. You probably can't not get these 4 pages for Gnosis, as far as I can tell, which is kind of weird, because I thought this was, like, a choice. Either you make the crown, or you use it for something else in the future of the game, and now it just kind of seems like you can do both? But let's see. The crown. I want to make the crown. 3 tiers. 10 pages. Oh no, 14, 18. Oh, so you can make the silver crown with 14, or you can make the best one with 18. And you can upgrade it later. You've got 18 pages, and that's all of them. Shit, but like, oh man. I didn't want to make the crown on the first playthrough, but now I'm really curious, like, if you just make the crown, what happens to this storyline? Because you can't find more pages to save the creatures. I guess you would just say, I don't even know. Yeah, I'm curious about that, but I might have to leave this for another playthrough where I kind of want to, like, get to this point without having made the crown, and then make it, like, now. And then go back to Gnosis and be like, hey, there's no more pages, I just made the crown. Oh, man. Because, yeah, you could easily use this one. And I guess this is, like, you could use this if you don't know how to find all of them. You could still use 4. But who knows? Maybe we'll need to use more pages. Maybe Gnosis is kind of, like, tricking us. Like, at first you give him 4 pages and he does this thing, and then it's like, he needs to do something else. Give more pages, and then suddenly he'll be, like, unstoppable. I don't know, but if so, that's kind of the line I want to see, just to see what the hell that is. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna just hold on to my pages and give them to Gnosis, and we'll see what happens. Welcome back. What would you like to discuss? Alethea and I have agreed to trade the pages for your help with the breach. Indeed, I'm glad to assist you. I must ask Alethea some questions about the breach before I begin. Give me the pages now, and I will contact her shortly. Here you go, then. Uh-oh. You have my gratitude, and soon the creatures lost in the breach will be free. Maybe I shouldn't be trusting Gnosis, in hindsight, but let's trust Gnosis and see what happens. In the meantime, feel free to return and speak with me whenever you like. I will always be here. Will do. Thanks for your help, Gnosis. Thank you. I'll be going now. Okay. Yeah, this seems a little sinister. How did things go with Gnosis? Perfectly. Not long after you left, I was contacted by Gnosis. What a fascinating being. I could hear their thoughts, and even saw visions within my mind's eye. I saw what Gnosis looks like, how absolutely massive they are. Even after all you've told me, I was not prepared for that. Anyway, I answered a few questions Gnosis had about the breach. Then they said they'd get to work right away. Moments later, my instruments here were getting all sorts of strange energy readings. Sure enough, a massive portal had opened just outside the lab. Looking through the portal, I saw what could only be the alien landscape of the breach. And before I knew it, the missing ones began emerging. I went out to greet them and urged the rest to come through safely. Once they were all accounted for, the portal closed, and that was it. My friend, this story has a happy ending thanks to you. And Gnosis, of course. I can't even begin to express how grateful I am. This has lifted a burden from me I thought I'd always bear alone. No problem, Alethea. Glad I was able to help. More than you know. Shall we talk about something else? Achievement! Safe and sound. Help the creatures trapped in the breach find a way home. And stop the skipping. So, there was no moral dilemma. I really thought Alethea would be like, more suspicious herself about not Gnosis, but the pages. Like, if she hadn't ever heard of this Library of Antiquity or the pages, and him saying that the pages give like a lot of energy, and that's kind of the whole thing she needs. She needs energy to do what she wants to do with her experiments. I was completely expecting that to be a thing where Alethea would say that we shouldn't give the pages to Gnosis, we should give them to her so she can study them and harness their power or something. And it would be like, but what about the creatures in the breach? And it's like, oh, sacrifices have to be made. But I guess not. So that's a little surprising. But yeah, now I guess we have creatures here. Yeah, it still counts as like the same creatures, I suppose. But we can talk to them. Do I have time to talk to them today? Maybe not. I'll talk to a couple. Oh, hello. Swivet. Oh, hey again. The one who came to see us after we went through the portal. She said I needed to stay here a while, so she can check on me and make sure I'm okay. It works for me, I guess. But mostly, it's just good to be out of that place. For good. Hey, you're the one who helped me get out of that falling apart place, right? Did I ever thank you for that? You did. That's okay, though. I'm glad I could help. I thought so. At least I remember that much. Yeah. Oh, man. Even now, even when I know there's nothing in the mid-seas and it's not scary, why does the music have to stop? The nice, peaceful Alethea music, and then you go out here. It's just every time I'm just like, I don't like this place. Oh, boy. There's the crab. Oh, hello again. It's so very good to be in this much less confusing and lonely place. Also, perhaps you can tell me, do I seem to be on the top side of this rock? Or the bottom? I'm pretty sure it's the top. Oh, that's just what I thought. Seems like I'm getting my sense of direction back. Oh, hey, do I seem to be on the top side? You're on the bottom. Oh, that's not what I expected. I must still be all mixed up. Oh, that's so mean. Can't lie to him. Here's the, like, leader of the bunch. I can't believe we're really back. All of us. We all got out of there. I bet you helped us somehow, didn't you? You found us stuck there, and after you left, you found a way to make sure we could get home. Don't sweat it, no need to thank me. It's true, it wasn't just me who helped you escape though, others helped too. I knew it! Thank you, thank you! And whoever helped you, thank them too. If it wasn't for all of you, we'd still be stuck in that awful place. Well, it's because of us you were in there in the first place, but I guess, like I said, that's not really our fault. You're heroes in my book. Muse. Yes, the shiny golden pillars. Oh, it is from Mid-Seas. The great multifaceted dome. It's good to see all this again. Focusing on my memories of the world I once knew. It kept me going in that place. But I still feel like I lost something there. Hi. Maybe one day I'll go back to all the other places I remember. But for now, I think I'll stay here. There's familiar faces here, and right now I need that the most. I kind of want to talk to the whale. Because I'm curious, like... They're not blinking, but do they say anything else? These waters know you, and you know them too. No, I think that's the same. Skate. Hey there, looks like you made it out too, huh? Wasn't sure where you ended up after you disappeared. I'm real glad no one got left behind. Got a whole life ahead of me now, one I didn't think I'd ever have. Guess I better start thinking about what to do with it. Well, he's looking positively, at least. And that's it. Nope, here's another one. That's the last one, I think. Right by the entrance. Hello. Hello? Can I... There you go. I would like to forget what I saw in that place, but the memories persist. They can't be erased. Still, I suppose I've some stories to tell, and it's good to be back in the seas I know well. Yeah, okay. Well, everyone's alive and well, and there's no one else to talk to. Nothing new. So, there's no, like, new creatures or whatever, but now we can talk to Gnosis or Elil. Huh. I mean, I guess we'll talk to Elil about the, like, we've used the pages, so he can't make the ultimate crown anymore, maybe. I don't know. But that will have to be next time. Pretty good stopping point here. Again, feels like we're nearing the end of the, like, main story. Maybe next time. Maybe not. Who knows? This wasn't quite the way that I expected this to go with the pages and what you would use them for, but like I said, maybe there will be more to that. Maybe you'll have to offer up more pages to the great deep one, Gnosis. We'll have to see in the next one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye!